Today, we are going to dive into the world of one of the most mysterious signs of the zodiac, Cancer. People born between June 21st and July 22nd are known for their intense emotions and complex personalities. But what makes Cancer so enigmatic? In this video, I will explore the elements that contribute to the mystique of this sign. Cancer is imbued with deep sensitivity, largely influenced by its ruling planet, the Moon. This celestial body governs our feelings and hidden behavioral patterns, which explains why Cancers often embody a whirlwind of complex emotions. Their behavior can seem mysterious to outsiders, leading some to perceive them as unpredictable and difficult to understand. However, if you look deeper, you will uncover the richness of their character and the power of their emotional intelligence. One of the most defining traits of a Cancer is their emotional depth. Under the influence of the Moon, this sign experiences emotions that can shift as rapidly as the lunar phases. This volatility resembles the weather. You never quite know what to expect next. While their emotions can be overwhelming at times, it is precisely this complexity that makes them unique. Cancers are not just attuned to their own emotions, they feel things much more deeply than many other signs. This heightened sensitivity allows them to experience the feelings of others as if they were their own, granting them a remarkable capacity for empathy and compassion. However, it is important to remember that this emotional intensity also makes them vulnerable to negative environments or conflicts. This deep connection with emotions can often lead to misunderstandings. For instance, a Cancer's mood can shift dramatically in response to subtle changes in their environment or the emotional tone of a conversation. While these fluctuations may seem random or disproportionate to outsiders, for Cancers, they are a natural response to the ever-changing emotional landscape they navigate daily. If you ever encounter a Cancer, remember, behind their complex exterior lies a rich world of emotions and feelings worth exploring. Understanding this sign can open new horizons in relationships and enhance your self-awareness. Now, let's delve into what makes Cancers truly unique, their intuitive nature. Cancers possess an incredible ability to pick up on subtle nuances in behavior and their surroundings that others might overlook. They have an innate sense of what you're not saying or sharing with them. Cancer's intuition extends beyond merely perceiving emotions. It also plays a significant role in their decision-making process. Cancers often rely on their gut feelings when choosing a course of action, sometimes sidelining more logical or conventional reasoning. This reliance on intuition can create an impression of mystery or inexplicability in their behavior, particularly in professional environments where rational decision-making is typically prioritized. However, this intuitive nature can also lead to negative traits, such as withdrawal. Cancers may retreat from people or situations where their feelings and perceptions are not understood or appreciated. This behavior can be misinterpreted as moodiness. Yet, this self-protective mechanism is essential for their emotional well-being and helps them maintain inner balance. Understanding Cancer's intuition requires patience and openness. It is essential to recognize that their perception of the world is grounded in profound emotional intelligence, rather than viewing their intuitive insights as mere whims. When you begin to respect and appreciate these abilities, Cancers can become wise counselors and compassionate friends. Their innate understanding of human nature enables them to guide you through the turbulent waters of life. Moreover, individuals born under this sign are true keepers of their desire to protect stems from a deep sense of home and family. They are dedicated to creating comfort and security for their loved ones, which is a truly admirable trait. However, it's important to acknowledge that this protective nature can sometimes lead to excessive caution or even bossiness. For instance, when a Cancer dissuades their loved ones from taking risks, it is not always driven by a desire to control. More often than not, it reflects a deep-seated fear of potential problems. This is where misunderstandings can arise. Such behavior may be perceived as possessiveness or an inability to let go, when in reality, it stems from genuine care and concern for those they love. Another intriguing aspect of Cancer's instinct is that it can render them secretive or even overly cunning. Cancers tend to guard their feelings closely, opening up only in safe and nurturing environments. To those outside their immediate circle, this can create an impression of complexity and inaccessibility. They are often accused of being capricious, but this perception is actually the result of a nuanced interplay of their protective instincts. Cancer's actions often serve as a preemptive defense against the emotional pain they fear may arise from neglect. When you begin to view Cancer through this lens, you can gain a deeper understanding of their behavior. Behind their tough exterior lies a tender and devoted heart. Imagine the crab, the symbol of this sign, slowly crawling along the shore, always looking around warily. This metaphor perfectly encapsulates the inner world of Cancers. Their desire for stability and security permeates every aspect of their lives. Another significant trait of this sign is their aversion to change. Cancers prefer to remain within their familiar comfort zones rather than venture into uncharted territory, even if such exploration could lead to new horizons. This reluctance can sometimes foster resentment among friends and family who wish to see them grow and evolve. However, it's important to remember that for Cancers, this caution is not a whim but a protective mechanism against potential disappointments. Moving on, Cancers are masters of verbal nuance, often preferring to hint at their thoughts rather than express them directly. Their language is rich with metaphors and subtle implications, which can be perplexing to those accustomed to more straightforward communication. This indirectness frequently stems from a deep-seated desire to avoid conflict and safeguard their emotional well-being. Cancers are incredibly sensitive and attuned to the reactions of others. They often adjust their words and tone in an effort not to upset their interlocutors or provoke negative responses. In this sense, their communication style may appear diplomatic. However, for those who favor open dialogue, it can seem manipulative. Interestingly, Cancers are also adept at using nonverbal cues to express their feelings. They can alter their body language or intonation, which may come across as passive-aggressive to those who are not attuned to these subtle signals. For Cancers, this often represents the only way to convey their emotions without exposing themselves to direct risk. To communicate successfully with them, it is essential to develop keen observational skills and the ability to read between the lines. Cancers are true keepers of the hearth, with a deep and multi-layered connection to their families. For them, home is not merely a physical space. It represents an entire world where they can truly be themselves, shedding the masks and roles they must adopt in everyday life. Within this sanctuary, they feel protected and free, like a cozy cocoon. However, this strong attachment to their roots can sometimes be perceived by others as clinginess or an unwillingness to explore the world beyond their home. It is essential to understand that for Cancers, home is not just a place of residence, it is a state of mind. This space allows them to restore their strength and recharge their batteries, providing an atmosphere where they can genuinely express their emotions and feelings. Cancers tend to prioritize family above all else, which can sometimes hinder their ability to develop social connections or advance in their careers. Therefore, it is crucial to recognize and appreciate their focus on family and home. To help Cancers strike a balance between family commitments and personal goals, they need encouragement and support. When their familial aspirations are acknowledged and respected, they can demonstrate an impressive depth of devotion and care. That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.